many people wonder what would happen if Nappa and Raditz survived from the Saiyan Saga if they didn't die somehow. Well, first off, that would change the whole history of Dragon Ball Z, and I don't think that would be necessarily a good thing. Some people think Nappa and Raditz say since Vegeta was the thing is they always say Vegeta was 10 times worse than them, and he was. So if he can get redeemed, then they can get redeemed too. Well, yeah, sure. However, Nappa was a dumbass. I think he was just too stupid. He was too stupid. He was too old, too far in to turn his life around or to become a civilized human being. I don't think for him it'd be possible. Raditz, yeah, sure, I could see him becoming a more civilized person. He was smart. He was a little smarter. Plus, he was a lot weaker than say Vegeta and Nappa. But see, the problem is though, Vegeta would have never changed if those two were still around. Not because they're influencing him or anything, but because he's got it. But it's kind of like he's got his constant lackeys. So he's got these Saiyan lackeys with him still doing his bidding, which is what they were doing before, and the Earth would be under constant threat. That is if whether or not Nappa and Raditz even survived the Namek Saga. But if Raditz and Nappa lived, that'd be tricky, because if they I don't know, say they lived and Goku didn't die or something. Because if Goku didn't die in the early Saiyan Saga, he wouldn't have gone the training from King Kai. He wouldn't have learned Kaioken. Vegeta would have came and just destroyed him. He would have killed him easily. And Nappa may have even been a challenge for Goku too. That's subjective. I'm not subjective. Not subjective. Or it is subjective to me. I'm not too sure about that, so I won't say anything whether that's true or not. But yeah, Vegeta would have wrecked him. We know that. But say they somehow all get through that. They get past the Namek Saga and they're back on Earth. I think the Earth would be under constant threat of these three beings, because Raditz and Nappa, I know people say, Raditz was so weak, but yeah, at the time he was strong, which means it creates somewhat of a causation. It created somewhat of a causation, because he had Tien, Krillin, even Yamcha, all the other guys becoming stronger, reaching power levels higher than 1,000, making them technically stronger than Raditz. However, Raditz almost created more of a causation. That's why everyone else got stronger. Because before he even came, he could have killed all those guys easily. As his fight with Goku and Piccolo, they didn't stand a chance against him, right? So Raditz created a causation when he came there. Thus, why they were able to get stronger and train and get their power levels past 1,000 or 1,000 eventually. Even Nappa was 10 times stronger than them. So I honestly don't believe that, all the main Z fighters, except for Goku and maybe Gohan in the future, I don't think they would have gone stronger than Nappa and Raditz. So I think Nappa and Raditz would have gone stronger as long as they continue to get stronger too. Nappa and Raditz are Saiyans. They're not weak. These Saiyans are meant to fight and get stronger. They're a warrior race. They're strong fucks. They would have. I don't think they would. Neither of them would have ever gone as strong as Vegeta. And I bet you, and Goku would have definitely surpassed both of them. I believe he would, especially with the training from King Kai and whatnot. He would have got, I believe, and not to mention Goku's enormous Zenkais that don't make any sense. Not even going to talk about that. I think, Goku would have easily been stronger than both of them. However, Raditz and Nappa would probably be one below Goku, kind of close to Piccolo, but stronger than the rest of the guys. I don't think there would have been enough people to keep him in check. I think Vegeta would still be trying to. I think it would have still. It would have been almost like an Autobot and Decepticon thing. Megatron, the Decepticons trying to conquer Earth all the time. I bet you if Megatron had no Decepticons, he would have no choice but to calm down, and he would have Optimus Prime being in check with him. It's the same thing. I mean, Megatron technically, Vegeta is Megatron. To Goku as, not Megatron, but, you understand what I mean. It's the whole light and dark principle. Vegeta's the dark, Goku's the light kind of thing. Duality, whatnot. So, I think if those two stayed, I don't think Vegeta would have ever changed. I think he would have kept his ways, his nasty, more darker Saiyan ways. Slash, I think a little bit of him was manipulated by Frieza, too, as it's been stated before. But yeah, if Goku, I don't think Raditz and Nappa staying alive would have been a good idea. I think Earth would have been under constant tension, and it would have been harder for Goku to keep Vegeta in check with those two around. Especially with Vegeta's pride forcing him to, keep up with Goku. So now you got a guy just as strong as Goku with two guys that are not as strong as him, but stronger than everybody else, which I think would have kept Earth under constant threat, especially with the way those guys acted. It would have been they were too far in their sane ways to turn back, in my opinion. So